sure you get a win there and go to the holiday break with a little conference momentum.
Yeah, so the girls definitely eager for a win. They're still hungry, and then we'll go into a small break. You know, we'll do some bonding over the Christmas holiday with each other. You know, and hopefully we come back. Like I said, we go down to the Latrobe tournament, and you know, we go down there and do very well, and we're ready for section play.
Coach, appreciate your time as always. Best of luck Thursday night at South Moreland. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, sir.
That's head coach of the Laurel Highlands Lady Mustangs, Stuart Davis. Got the Lady Mustangs back in action tomorrow night up at South Moreland. We'll have more of their games on the South Union Township Sports Network coming up in 2025. But tonight's boys high school basketball action. Laurel Highlands on the road at University High taking on the Hawks. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip-off on the way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live. Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Because Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair is concerned about our local community, Target Safety Solutions was born. Located beside the Ted Silva Shop at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibration after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement, and also inspects trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features to keep their occupants safe. That's why Target Safety Solutions originated. Their state-of-the-art facility is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick Patricelli and Mike Thomas are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at Target Safety Solutions, 724-550-4403.
In a world of big corporations.
Just about set to go here at University High. The Hawks taking on the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Brian Morozak along with Steve Supert. Your starting lineups being brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown, a different name of the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. Demidovich, Adams, Karpinski, Lewis, and Byer on the University High side. Martin, Black, Vecchiola, Aiden Black, and Brennan Varney for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. And University High with the basketball working left to right as we describe it. Is coming baseline. A little photo there, no good from KK Lewis. And on the backside, Aiden Black pulling down the rebound for Laurel Highlands. He'll go cross court near side and across to Antoine Black, who's picked up there by Eli Karpinski. Back edge of the zone again to Aiden Black. Again, Laurel Highlands coming off that loss last night against Gateway, 53-50 season opener for University High. And a little scoop shot attempt there from Varney, no good. Ball tied up and a jump ball called here off the rebound. Steve Supert joining me. Carl Childs behind the camera, and we'll try to reconnect on the radio side with Nick Barczyk, who wasn't ready for us, Steve, to start the game.
Well, he was probably reading some Pirate highlights or something.
I don't know. Here's Luke Martin sending it back up top to Aiden Black, over to Antoine far side. And now Luke Martin. Martin on the far wing. Had it back off high on the right. He'll take a three up top, and it'll rattle out. And the rebound pulled down there by Luke Byer of University High. Just underway. Scoreless here at the 7:20 mark of the opening quarter. The Hawks and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Here's Demidovich. Sending it near side to KK Lewis. Can watch out for Chase Adams. He has it right now, and he'll drain a three. He's the transfer from Trinity High School in West Virginia. Draining a three there to put University High on top of Laurel Highlands, 3-0. Now Aiden Black will work out of his own zone here for the Mustangs. Send it off to Antoine on the far side, fronted there by Eli Karpinski. Up top now to Sevi Vecchiola. Far side again to Luke Martin. Martin bouncing it over to Brendan Varney. Varney a little ball fake. Over to Aiden Black. Aiden between the circles, near side to Antoine, trying to answer back with the three of his own. It's off the mark, and the rebound underneath, pulled down by KK Lewis of University High. Coming forward, a little contact down low on the drive there from Byer. Nothing called to try to keep it alive on the offensive glass, and they're going to count the basket and one there, Steve, for Demidovich.
Yep, got probably 3 rebounds off of his own misses. Finally put one back in there.
We're going to reconnect on the radio side. Hopefully Nick's ready for us. As Demidovich here at the line for University High. Draining the free throw.
First foul of the game on the Mustangs, and that was on
WMPS.
And the Mustangs to set it in here 6-0. University High leading Laurel Highlands 6:20 left here in the opening quarter.
And there we go.
Friendly notary service that is open in the evening.
I think Nick's back with us. Demadovich pulling it back again to Chase Adams. Adams attempting the three. It's off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds. And back over to Laurel Highlands.
And West Virginia title applications. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays 10 to 8:30, Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell notary.
Already one turnover already for the Mustangs trying to get the ball across half court. They've been having trouble with this.
Know you by name.
Okay, welcome in the folks on the radio side. Just underway, 2 minutes in, 6-0 University High leading Laurel Highlands. Mustangs turn it over again, and here's Luke Byer on the break, and it was pocket picked there by the Mustangs. Luke Martin, Brian Morozak, along with Steve Super. Carl Childs behind the camera. Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Aiden Black with it up top. Mustangs looking for a basket here, Steve.
Yeah, they've been having trouble on the offensive end.
Vecchiola out in front, sending it over to Martin. Back up top, Aiden Black. Aiden will ball fake on the three, trying to come inside, look to hand off to his right. And the ball hits the court and picked up again by University High in transition. Demadovich on the far side. Demadovich, a little ball fake, leans in and scores. And Steve, you were impressed by the Hawks in the warm-up, and they're looking strong here, off to an 8-0 lead over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. 5:27 left here in the first. 30-second timeout will take it as well. 8-0 University High over Laurel Highlands. Back in 30 on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and
Casey Sports Cafe, located at 243 southbound Vernon Avenue, Uniontown, and owned and operated by the Vernon family, has new winter hours. Casey's will be open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4, Saturday and Sunday from 7 to 3. Come to Casey's for great new menu items, including soup and sandwiches and dinner entrees. Casey's can also help you cater your next event. For more information, phone 724-550-4126. Casey's would also like to thank everyone who voted them Best in Fayette for Best All-Around Restaurant, Breakfast and Value Eats, and runner-up for Diner and Lunch Spot.
Laurel Highlands turning it over. Steve Travel called there on the Mustangs as we come back. 5:14 left here in the opening quarter. All University High early, leading Laurel Highlands 8-0.
Yeah, having trouble getting the ball up the floor and a couple turnovers.
And try to come inside here. Varney had a poke, but kept alive there outside the arc by Eli Karpinski. He'll set it off on the far wing, and the three ball no good there from Chase Adams. Rebound deflected around. Aiden Black finds it. Nice little pass forward, and finally the finish there from Luca Martin. First points of the game for Laurel Highlands. Come here with a 4:50 mark of the opening quarter, but a slam coming back on the University High side, Steve, from KK Lewis.
Yep.
KK Lewis, one of the stars.
Look at this. We don't move on the baseline after a made basket. I don't know if they just, I can't believe they just don't, they don't coach that. They let those kids move around a little bit.
Karpinski picking up the foul, his first on the University High side, right off the inbounds pass. Laurel Highlands down 8 here early on at 10-2. 4:35 left here in the first. Luke Martin sending it over to Antoine Black, back to Luke, and now Antoine again on the far side. Antoine here high on the right, fights off the double team over to Aiden Black, near side Luke Martin. Martin comes baseline, long two from the near corner, spinning out. Kind of a hard luck shot there. Mustangs trying to keep it alive on the offensive side. Vecchiola's putback attempt was deflected out of bounds. Will stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Hawk zone. Luke Martin to trigger it in right of the basket. And just on the radio live here tonight, we do have a delayed video feed, just no available internet here in the gym, and the school wouldn't let us hop on their network either. That's why you're only enjoying an audio stream and not a video stream. As this ball deflected out of bounds. Again, staying with Laurel Highlands here in the University High zone.
Wasn't from a lack of effort on your part.
No, we tried. Even Coach Smith tried to come over and help us get a password there as well, but school officials weren't letting it happen. Here's Aiden Black, back over to Antoine. Aiden again up top, far side to Luke Martin. Martin front of there, pretty good by Luke Byer. Trying to keep it alive, will bounce it off to Vecchiola. Now Antoine Black again. 3:54 left here in the first. University High leading Laurel Highlands 10-2, and Antoine pressured and has it stolen here by Eli Karpinski. Karpinski back off to his right, driving and scoring. There's KK Lewis. Lewis, who had the dunk earlier, made a layup there. And all University High up 12-2 over Laurel Highlands here at the 3:38 mark of the first. Luke Martin playing catch in the backcourt. A little token pressure there from the Hawks. Aiden back across. Aiden coming far baseline. Pulls it back out here on the near side. Lewis all around him. Double team comes over there from Demidovich. Mustangs send it around. Vecchiola touch coming free down low. Brennan Varney with the finish. First two of the game for Varney. Mustangs back to within 8 at 12-4 here at the 3:13 mark of the first. Chase Adams touching it off there to Luke Byer for University High. Demidovich from the foul line. Little poke there from Martin. Ball goes out of bounds off of Laurel Highlands going out. Our officials here tonight, Paul Ayers, Colin Petrick, and Evan Ballard. West Virginia high school officials. University High, Steve, had plenty of success over the years. In fact, won a state championship back in 2019. They're actually still alive in the state playoffs in 2020 as well when COVID happened. Turnover there, thrown right to Aiden Black. He races back and couldn't get it to go after KK Lewis coughed up the ball. Now Lewis turns it over again. Goes right off to Antoine Black. He gets bumped there by Luke Byer. Byer called for the foul. It'll be on the floor. And the third team foul against University High. We'll get a change on the University High side as Jagger Barnes will check in, the 5'11 sophomore guard.
Yeah, coach did not like that pass by KK Lewis.
There's actually turnovers on back-to-back possessions, Steve, from Lewis.
Yeah.
That'll give him a seat on the bench for a little while as the Mustangs go back to work down 8 here, 12-4. 2:36 left here in the opening quarter. Luke Martin up top, little poke there from Byer, and then the ball sent forward by University High and a reverse slam from Byer. Instead of dunk from Lewis, and now a reverse slam from Byer, and University High up 14-4 on Laurel Highlands here at the 2:16 mark of the first. Aiden Black back across with the screen set there from Burton, and the jumper made by Aiden Black. Aiden's first two of the game. Mustangs down 14-6 here at the 2-minute mark of the opening quarter. University High coming inside, and a low feed that went between the legs of Luke Byer and out of bounds and over to Laurel Highlands. Mustangs have shuffled up the personnel as well. We told you that Burton was into the game. And also getting his first action, Caden Smith as well for the Mustangs, who come into play today 2-4 overall, 0-2 in Section 1-5A play.
Nico Harem's in there as well, Brian.
Yep, we're number 15. Mustangs in their away blues, red numbers here today. The Hawks in the home whites with black numbers, little gold trim, even though a lot of red here in the gym. No red on those home uniforms for University High. Aiden Black up top, again fighting off the double team, trying to stay with the dribble. Aiden on the inside, leaning and putting it up and in. Aiden Black, a second field goal this opening quarter. He has 4. Mustangs down 6 at 14-8 here with 90 seconds left in the opening quarter. Chase Adams bouncing it off to Jagger Barnes, who has just checked in. We'll switch back to Karpinski. Pressure there from Smith, deflected out of bounds. We'll stay with University High here in the Laurel Highlands zone. Luke Byer will send it back in here for the Hawks. They'll make another change as Glenn Brown, good football player for the Hawks, will check in, replacing Eli Karpinski. We talked about Lewis, Steve, talking to Coach Schmeidel. He said Lewis, a pretty good bench player from last year, averaged about 15 minutes a game. Already making an impact on a dunk early on, but now finds himself on the University High bench as they go baseline here to Byer. Good feet underneath, repositioning, but unable to get that one to go is Jack Byer. I have 2 Byers out there. Luke wearing number 11, brother Jack wearing 33. The Mustangs down 6 with a basketball back in the University High zone, trying to bank in a 3. There was Aiden Black. It's no good. Touch rebound from Jack Byer, sending it forward over to Chase Adams, and off on the far side. Glenn Brown trying to spin on the inside or pull it back on the near side, and the floater no good from Jack Byer. Laurel Highlands the rebound with numbers coming back. Aiden Black with a bounce pass that's behind Caden Smith and out of bounds and back over to University High. Mustangs had a well set up there. Stevens couldn't execute.
Nope. Just going a little too fast that time. It's the other thing you got to think about too. We talked about it earlier in the pregame. The bigger court. You know, when you go down those fast breaks, you're used to seeing the basket a little closer to you from the other end. And,
kind of a little alley-oop on the inside, and Byer wasn't on the same page as Jagger Barnes, as the Mustangs were able to deflect that one away and get it back with 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Laurel Highlands down 6 at 14-8.
Tell you what, being only down 6 feels like a victory, right?
I agree.
I mean, they just looked like they were going to get ready to get blown out of the gym early at 8-0 and 10-2. And now they're just kind of scratching and clawing, trying to stay in this game.
Down to 1 second left, and Aiden Black missing on a long three from the far side in the opening quarter. So it's 14-8. University High over Laurel Highlands after one. We're back with a 2nd and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
14-8 after 1 quarter of play. The University High Hawks leading the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. University High, Zach Demidovich leading the way with 5 on the Laurel Highlands side, Aiden Black with 4.
And the Mustangs, again, we talked about it. They got off to a really bad start, but they've kind of inched their way back in, at least keep within shouting distance here. So
Glenn Brown pulling it back out to Chase Adams, launching another 3. This one off the mark. Foul called off the rebound. Going to go here in University High.
It's going to be on the big.
We're on Jack Byer, his first. Just like in PA, Steve, they're resetting the fouls after each quarter. It's no 1-and-1s, even though we're south of the Mason-Dixon line. 5 fouls per quarter. And you shoot 2. Here's Martin in the backcourt for the Mustangs, and down only 6 at 14-8. Up to Vecchiola, underneath to Harem, tried to go between defenders and got fouled. You folks watching the video feed, unfortunately no score hub down here either. They had a scoreboard platform that actually wasn't a platform, just more of a controller. It was not compatible with our state-of-the-art technology. As Luke Martin will send it in here for the Mustangs. As Martin will bounce it in the corner there to Harem, then Martin will get it back. Martin hit a couple of big shots last night for Laurel Highlands against Gateway. They tried to get him the ball late there, Steve, down 3, and where you and Gary had mentioned, never really got a shot away.
Actually, Aiden Black got 2 shots at it, and then they got the ball back on an out of bounds and never really got a good shot off after that.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, that final out of bounds play when they tried to send it off to Martin. Now Caden Smith looking for a 3. He'll hit it. So Smith off the bench. You were calling for him a little bit last night, I heard, Steve, with a big 3 there. And the Mustangs back to within 3 at 14-11, hanging around as we go under 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. A little pressure on the ball there from Martin, trying to stay with it is Jagger Barnes, and a foul called here on the Mustangs. I like that name, Steve, Jagger.
Yeah. Sounds like it should be a hockey player.
Yes. And Jagger will send it here to Glenn Brown.
Gets the foul.
Just his first. First down the Mustangs here in the second half. Good ball movement on the University High side, and they'll end the possession with a make from Jack Byer underneath. Their first 2 of the second quarter. And it's 16-11, Hawks over the Mustangs. 6:32 left here in the second quarter. Harem over to Antoine Black. Now Harem again, back through center, try to bounce it forward. Pass got intercepted by Jack Byer. Sent off to his left to Jagger Barnes, who drives and scores. So Barnes, the 5'11" sophomore guard, increases the University High lead now to 7 over Laurel Highlands at 18-11, with 6:13 left before halftime. Luke Martin touch from Vecchiola, far side Antoine Black, pull up Jay, far baseline from 10, no good. Harem battling for the rebound there with Barnes, and Barnes just rips it away. Barnes coming forward there to KK Lewis, had that dunk earlier. Off on the far baseline, underneath there, Kyle Weaver kicks it out up top. Jagger Barnes for 3. Hit off the back iron and then dropped in. You talk about a roll there, Steve. Jagger Barnes connecting on the 3.
Looked like one of your chip shots hitting the back of the cup, hanging around on the top of there and falling in.
There's a big three there for University High as they go up 10 now, 21-11. 5:35 left before halftime. Martin up top. Vecchiolo is trying to set the screen. Martin has it here between the circles. Luke working here right in the lane, tries to spin on the inside. Tough shot, got it up. Wouldn't drop, but he was fouled in the process. A couple of free throws upcoming for Luke Martin.
Fouls on number 10, Weaver.
Pretty much University High using most of their bench here early on.
Yeah, they're not afraid to shuffle those guys in and out of there.
Yeah, their opening game of the season, they were 12-13 last year. Lost in the first round of the West Virginia State playoffs to the Mohicans from Morgantown as Luke Martin makes the first two free throws.
Going to be a big rivalry down here, right?
And Morgantown, the better team over the last couple of years after we mentioned University High winning a state title back in 2019 and had a great year in 2020 as well before COVID shut things down. Second of two free throws, good again for Martin. So Martin makes both free throws. He has 4 Mustangs back to within 8, down 21-13. 5:20 left here in the second quarter. Eli Karpinski guarded there by Caden Smith, pulling it back on the wing to Demidovich. On the switch back to Karpinski, back between the circles here to Weaver. Another lob back to Karpinski, try to come baseline, and that pass intercepted there by Sevi Vecchiola. Pull it back to Aiden Black, who brings it into the forecourt. Near side, Caden Smith, a little bit of a slow pass there, got deflected out of bounds by KK Lewis, who ran up about 5 rows in the bleachers.
Yeah, he almost came up there and said hi to you.
Yes. He does look like a player, though. Only a sophomore, already at 6'3". And saw a lot of playing time as a freshman. He's going to continue to develop here in this Hawks program. Here's Aiden Black switching here with Caden Smith.
He looks like he could be a tight end already in football, doesn't he?
Smith's pass got deflected into the backcourt. Saved there by Luke Martin. Thought about the three. Goes back to Smith. He has an open look. He'll fire, but put it off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down there by Eli Karpinski. Again over to Lewis. Lewis, good little touch pass, but unable to convert there was Demidovich. And Laurel Highlands with the rebound coming back on a 2-on-2. Black's going to take it himself. That's Aiden Black driving and missing. Ball deflected out of bounds. We'll stay with Laurel Highlands here in the University High zone. And you're right there, Steve. Lewis, they said he's a football player, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's a tight end. And their football team from University High had a pretty deep run of the playoffs again this year as well. They actually had a week delay in the playoffs just due to some issues, I guess, they had with the State University playoff system, and they didn't actually wrap up, I think, the state playoffs until last weekend.
Yeah.
Luke Martin working it in here to Antoine Black. Antoine left of the lane, back up top to Caden Smith. Far side in the corner. Luke Martin spots up for the three. It's off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound brought down there by Antoine Black. Over to Aiden, back up top. Caden Smith, a little ball fake. Send it off to Martin again. Martin holding is fronted there by Eli Karpinski. Will stay with it, take it into the corner, and then throw it right to Chase Adams for University High. Adams races back. Scoop shot, no good. They're going to call a foul here on Laurel Highlands. Might be the second on Caden Smith.
Yep. Coach doesn't like the call.
Caden the closest in the vicinity. And he's posted for the foul, his second. Second team foul on the Mustangs here in the second quarter. First of two free throws from Chase Adams, no good. Adams a season ago playing for Trinity of West Virginia was 73% from the free throw line, 82 of 113. And transferred to University High in the summer. Hoping he's a part of a special team here this year. Second of two free throws, again no good from Adams. Rare to see him miss back-to-back free throws as Caden Smith pulls down the rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Touch back across to Aiden Black in the far side corner over to Luke Martin. Missed on a three, ball rebound deflected around and again controlled by Chase Adams, University High. Adams picked up there by Caden Smith. Switches back with Luke Byer. And out again on the far side, a little touch into KK Lewis. Big time battle there with Antoine Black, and they'll call it jump ball here. Go to the possession arrow, which favors Laurel Highlands with 3:37 left before halftime. 21-13, University High over Laurel Highlands. Varney back in for Laurel Highlands. Smith will take a seat with those two personals. Inbounds pass goes into Aiden Black. Touch from Vecchiola back to Aiden and across here on the near side. Aiden double team trying to get out of it. Aiden edge of the zone between defenders. Staying with it, jumper, far elbow, no good there from Aiden. Brother Antoine with the rebound, floats it back up on the putback attempt, no good. Third attempt on the possession, Varney no good, so the Mustangs get 3 cracks on it, cannot convert. And University High will get another rebound, and they'll come back down 8. Or excuse me, up 8 to 21-13 over Laurel Highlands. In the far corner, draining the 3 to extend the lead, Luke Byer. Byer's second field goal, first made 3, he has 5, and University High now back up over Laurel Highlands. Should be, 23-13 here, Steve, right? Or no, we were at 21-13. You're right, 24-13, an 11-point lead here for the Hawks over the Mustangs. 2:51 left before halftime. Mustangs in some trouble right now, Steve.
Well, you know, they're facing some heavy pressure on this full court pressure, and they've actually done a decent job, better than maybe the last 2 games. You can tell maybe they've worked on a few things. You know, they're just getting the. I just think they're doing a better job, to be honest. Bring the ball up the court, but they're having trouble once they get across half court.
Antoine Black open will bank that one in. So Antoine Black, his first 2 points, scoring there right of the bucket. Mustangs back to within 9, down 24-15. Baseline KK Lewis trying to pull it back to Demidovich, who went down on the play but kept alive by Eli Karpinski, and he gets his first 2 of the game. So Karpinski has the lead back up to 11.
That was a fortunate bounce for the Hawks. Just bounced right to him, and that's going to be a jump ball. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Karpinski or Byer got in there and tied it up with Martin.
Yeah, Martin trying to go between defenders there.
Thought maybe there might be a foul there. He wrapped around his back to reach the ball, but he got a lot of ball, and the officials gave it to him. So
the Hawks back up 11 with the basketball at 26-15. Here's Luke Byer kicking in the corner. 3 on the way, good again. That's tough to stop. Steve's Chase Adams. His second made 3, he has 6.
Well, that was Karpinski. But
no, that was Adams. The lead now at 14 at 29-15. 150 left before halftime. Open man, Black down to Varney, who finishes with the left hand. Brennan Varney, a second field goal. He has 4. Mustangs back to within 12, down 29-17. Adams again to Demidovich from the foul line, coming inside. Scoop shot, scored.
Too easy there.
Zach Demidovich.
Just kind of leaned in and laid it in. Almost very little resistance there, wasn't there, from the Mustangs.
Demidovich with 7. And lead at 31-17 for University High over Laurel Highlands with 1:17 left before halftime. Martin over to Antoine Black. A jumper from the far elbow. Good again, Antoine Black. Black now with 4, but Laurel Highlands still finds themselves down 12 at 31-19 with 1:05 left before halftime. Pretty quick moving first half, Steve.
Yep.
Eli Karpinski over to Demidovich. From the far elbow, his jumper no good. Foul called off the rebound here on University High.
Looked like
Adams
pushing off, pushed Brown or Black in the back.
Mustangs will get it back as Nico Harum will send it in here. Possession with a make from Jack Byer underneath. Their first 2 of the second quarter. And it's 16-11. Hawks over the Mustangs. 6:32 left here in the second quarter. Harum over to Antoine Black. Now Harum again back through center. Try to bounce it forward. Pass got intercepted by Jack Byer. Sent off to his left to Jagger Barnes, who drives and scores. So Barnes, the 5'11 sophomore guard, increases the University High lead now to 7 over Laurel Highlands at 18-11 with 6:13 left before halftime. Luke Martin touch from Vecchiola, far side Antoine Black, pull up Jay, far baseline from 10, no good. Harum battling for the rebound there with Barnes, and Barnes just rips it away. Barnes coming forward there to KK Lewis, had that dunk earlier. Off on the far baseline, underneath there, Kyle Weaver kicks it out up top. Jagger Barnes for 3. Hit off the back iron and then dropped in. You talk about a roll there, Steve. Jagger Barnes connecting on the 3.
Looked like one of your chip shots hitting the back of the cup, hanging around on the top of there and falling in.
There's a big 3 there for University High as they go up 10 now, 21-11. 5:35 left before halftime. Martin up top. Vecchiola is trying to set the screen. Martin has it here between the circles. Luke working here right of the lane. Tries to spin on the inside. Tough shot. Got it up. Wouldn't drop, but he was fouled in the process. A couple of free throws upcoming for Luke Martin.
Foul's on number 10, Weaver.
Pretty much University High using most of their bench here early on.
Yeah, they're not afraid to shuffle those guys in and out of there.
Yeah, their opening game of the season, they were 12-13 last year. Lost in the first round of the West Virginia State playoffs to the Mohicans from Morgantown as Luke Martin makes the first two free throws.
Going to be a big rivalry down here, right?
And Morgantown, the better team over the last couple of years after we mentioned University High winning a state title back in 2019 and had a great year in 2020 as well before COVID shut things down. Second of two free throws, good again for Martin. So Martin makes both free throws. He has 4 Mustangs back to within 8, down 21-13. 5:20 left here in the second quarter. Eli Karpinski guarded there by Caden Smith, pulling it back on the wing to Demidovich. On the switch back to Karpinski, back between the circles here to Weaver. Another lob back to Karpinski, try to come baseline, and that pass intercepted there by Sevi Vecchiola. Pull it back to Aiden Black, who brings it in the forecourt. Near side, Caden Smith, a little bit of a slow pass there, got deflected out of bounds by KK Lewis, who ran up about 5 rows in the bleachers.
Yeah, he almost came up there and said hi to you.
Yes. He does look like a player, though. Only a sophomore, already at 6'3". And saw a lot of playing time as a freshman. He's going to continue to develop here in this Hawks program. Here's Aiden Black switching here with Caden Smith.
He looks like he could be a tight end already in football, doesn't he?
Smith's pass got deflected into the backcourt. Saved there by Luke Martin. Thought about the three. Goes back to Smith. He has an open look. He'll fire, but put it off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down there by Eli Karpinski. Again over to Lewis. Lewis, good little touch pass, but unable to convert there was Demidovich. And Laurel Highlands with the rebound coming back on a 2-on-2. Black's going to take it himself. That's Aiden Black driving and missing. Ball deflected out of bounds. Will stay with Laurel Highlands here in the University High zone. And you're right there, Steve. Lewis, they said he's a football player, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's a tight end. And their football team from University High had a pretty deep run to the playoffs again this year as well. They actually had a week delay in the playoffs just due to some issues, I guess, they had with the State University playoff system, and they didn't actually wrap up, I think, the state playoffs until last weekend.
Yeah.
Luke Martin working it in here to Antoine Black. Antoine left of the lane, back up top to Caden Smith. Far side in the corner. Luke Martin spots up for the three. It's off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound brought down there by Antoine Black. Over to Aiden, back up top. Caden Smith, a little ball fake. Send it off to Martin again. Martin holding is fronted there by Eli Karpinski. Will stay with it, take it into the corner, and then throw it right to Chase Adams for University High. Adams races back, scoop shot no good. They're going to call a foul here on Laurel Highlands. Might be the second on Caden Smith.
Yep, coach doesn't like the call.
Caden the closest in the vicinity. And he's posted for the foul, his second. Second team foul on the Mustangs here in the second quarter. First of two free throws from Chase Adams, no good. Adams a season ago playing for Trinity of West Virginia was 73% from the free throw line, 82 of 113. And transferred to University High in the summer. Hoping he's a part of a special team here this year. Second of two free throws, again no good from Adams. Rare to see him miss back-to-back free throws as Caden Smith pulls down the rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Touch back across to Aiden Black in the far side corner over to Luke Martin. Missed on a three ball, rebound deflected around, and again controlled by Chase Adams, University High. Adams picked up there by Caden Smith. Switches back with Luke Byer. And out again on the far side, a little touch into KK Lewis. Big time battle there with Antoine Black, and they'll call it jump ball here. Go to the possession arrow, which favors Laurel Highlands with 3:37 left before halftime. 21-13, University High over Laurel Highlands. Varney back in for Laurel Highlands. Smith will take a seat with those two personals. Inbounds pass goes into Aiden Black. Touch from Vecchiola back to Aiden and across here on the near side. Aiden double team trying to get out of it. Aiden edge of the zone between defenders. Staying with it, jumper, far elbow, no good there from Aiden. Brother Antoine with the rebound, floats it back up on the putback attempt, no good. Third attempt on the possession, Varney no good. So the Mustangs get three cracks on it, cannot convert. And University High will get another rebound, and they'll come back down up 8 to 21-13 over Laurel Highlands. In the far corner, draining the three to extend the lead, Luke Byer. Byer's second field goal, first made three, he has 5 at University High now. back up over Laurel Highlands. Should be, 23-13 here, Steve, right? Or no, we were at 21-13. You're right, 24-13, an 11-point lead here for the Hawks over the Mustangs. 2:51 left before halftime. Mustangs in some trouble right now, Steve.
Well, they're facing some heavy pressure on this full court pressure, and they've actually done a decent job, better than maybe the last two games. You can tell maybe they've worked on a few things. They're just getting the. I just think they're doing a better job, to be honest. Bring the ball up the court, but they're having trouble once they get across half court.
Antoine Black open will bank that one in. So Antoine Black, his first 2 points, scoring there right of the bucket. Mustangs back to within 9, down 24-15. Baseline KK Lewis tried to pull it back to Demidovich, who went down on the play but kept alive by Eli Karpinski, and he gets his first 2 of the game. So Karpinski has the lead back up to 11.
That was a fortunate bounce for the Hawks. Just bounced right to him, and that's going to be a jump ball. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Karpinski or Byer got in there and tied it up with Martin.
Yeah, Martin trying to go between defenders there.
Thought maybe there might be a foul there. He wrapped around his back to reach the ball, but he got a lot of ball, and the officials gave it to him. So
the Hawks back up 11 with the basketball at 26-15. Here's Luke Byer kicking it in the corner. 3 on the way. Good again. That's tough to stop. Steve's Chase Adams. His second made 3. He has 6.
Well, that was Karpinski. But
no, that was Adams. The lead now at 14 at 29-15. 150 left before halftime. Open man, Black down to Varney, who finishes with the left hand. Brennan Varney, a second field goal. He has 4. Mustangs back to within 12, down 29-17. Adams again to Demidovich from the foul line, coming inside. Scoop shot, scored.
Too easy there.
Zach Demidovich.
Just kind of leaned in and laid it in. Almost very little resistance there, wasn't there, from the Mustangs.
Demidovich with 7. And lead at 31-17 for University High over Laurel Highlands with 1:17 left before halftime. Martin over to Antoine Black. A jumper from the far elbow. Good again, Antoine Black. Black now with 4, but Laurel Highlands still finds themselves down 12 at 31-19 with 1:05 left before halftime. Pretty quick moving first half, Steve.
Yep.
Eli Karpinski over to Demidovich from the far elbow. His jumper no good. Foul called off the rebound here on University High.
Looked like
Adams
pushing off, pushed Brown or Black in the back.
Mustangs will get it back as Nico Harem will send it in here for Laurel Highlands over to Caden Smith. Mustangs down 12, looking for a late surge here in the final minute of the second quarter. Smith high on the left. Rotate back off to the far side. Lost the dribble, needs a little help. We'll get it there from Aiden Black. Aiden in front of the University High bench. Work off to his left. Trying to get around Chase Adams, and on the inside, pretty move, but Black couldn't finish. University High with the rebound, looking for an outlet pass down to Glenn Brown. Caden Smith trying to break it up, and Smith deflecting it out of bounds. So we'll stay with University High in the Laurel Highlands zone as the Hawks lead the Mustangs 31-19 with 26 seconds left before halftime. We'll get an inbounds pass here from Chase Adams. And off the inbounds pass in the corner, Glenn Brown missing on a 3. Nico Harem, the rebound there for Laurel Highlands. Mustangs likely to hold for the last shot here. Steve down 12 at 31-19. 15 seconds left here in the second quarter. Here's Caden Smith up top. Caden on the far side has it poked away. Found there by Karpinski. Eli Karpinski trying to pull up from the foul line. Had it blocked away from behind by the Mustangs' Brennan Varney. Good job there from Varney. 2.1 left on the clock. It'll be Adams to trigger it in right off the inbounds pass. Fed it off on the near side. The initial miss from Byer, and you had 2 attempts from Demidovich. They're going to say the second one was good right before the buzzer. So Demidovich with 9, and University High a 33-19 lead over Laurel Highlands here at the break. We'll have the first half stats for you in a moment. Stay tuned for a halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next here on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network, and audio tonight on Facebook Live.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, Jeff Dennis of RE/MAX Select Realty is your local realtor of choice. Jeff and his team are proud members of our community and have the skills, knowledge, and ability to meet your needs. Call them today at 724-933-6300, extension 903, or visit them in person at 542 Morgantown Street in Uniontown. And remember to follow Jeff Dennis' team RE/MAX Select Realty on Facebook today.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, a part of the Cinder Shack family of vendors where you can find that special gift for Christmas. With 145 vendors and artisans, you'll find a large variety of one-of-a-kind gifts, antique and new furniture, collectibles, home decor, and more. Visit Zen's Antiques and Home Decor on Facebook for new items and information on upcoming events. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, Building 2 at 3391 National Pike in Farmington. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, a part of the Cinder Shack family of vendors. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Halftime here at University High, a 33-19 lead for the Hawks over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Got our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Steve, is your halftime stats. They're being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Steve, take it away.
Okay, for the Mustangs, Martin has 4 points. Antoine Black with 4. Caden Smith hit a 3. He's got 3 points. Aiden Black with 4. And Varney with 4. They had just 8 in the first, 11 in the second, 19 at the half. For the Morgantown University High Hawks, Demidovich finishes with 9 points in that first half. Adams with 6. Karpinski with 2. Lewis with 4. Byer with 5. And Jack Byer with 2. And Barnes, that's Jagger Barnes. You love that name.
Jagger, I think.
Jagger Barnes. And he had 5 points. They had 14 in the first, 19 in the second for a 33-19 lead. And it actually at times looked like it was going to be worse than that. The Mustangs kind of did a pretty good job of hanging around. But you can see there's the potential there for the Hawks to really take over this game.
Mustangs back in conference action Friday on the road to Greater Latrobe. Tony Hanola is going to join me for that game. We're on the air with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show at 6:45. Opening tip set for 7:30. We'll have live video on Friday night from Greater Latrobe High School. Tonight, University High 33, Laurel Highlands 19. Stay tuned, second half on the way next here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and audio tonight on Facebook Live.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services, located on Dry Knob Road in Smithfield, is here for your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more.
WMPS.
Just us.
All right.
Sure. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. NMLS number 458729.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
The North Union Township Recreation Center, Supervisors Kurt Matthews, Rob Tupta, and Ron Landman are a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Township Recreation Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For more information on the North Union Township Recreation Center, volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350. That's 724-438-7350, or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Brian Marozak and Steve Subrick back here at University High School in Morgantown, 33-19. University High Hawks leading the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, about 35 seconds away from starting the second half. So the Mustangs, Steve, finding themselves in a hole. Zach Demadovich leading the way for University High with 9 points in that first half. And for the Mustangs, no player with more than 4.
No. Nope. Just balanced scoring, if you will. You got 4-4 3-4-4, but they need somebody to take over. And, here's the thing. This team from University High here in Morgantown, the Hawks, they're good. I mean, they're really good. I mean, by far and away the best team that Laurel Highlands has played so far this year, I would say.
You think they're better than Chartiers Valley?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Char Valley was pretty good, and these guys are, this is a pretty well equal or a little bit better level. They just have too many, we didn't see that many dunks yet this year,
no.
have we? Yeah.
2 already tonight on the University High side. Laurel Highlands will start the third quarter with the basketball, working left to right as we describe it, as Luke Martin has near the near wing. Back to Aiden Black between the circles. Mustangs down by 14 at 33-19.
So that being said, Brian, I think the Mustangs are actually doing a pretty darn good job of hanging in there. I mean, it's going to take a great effort to win this game, but at least they're hanging around and putting up a pretty good fight.
Black was trying to send it into Varney, had it deflected away. Back on the other side of University High, Luke Byer, shot attempt up, and a charge called there on the Hawks.
Good job by Martin to stand in there and take the charge. Not a lot of contact there.
I was a bit surprised to see it.
Martin went down like a house of cards there. They kind of blew on him, and he just fell in there. But good break for the Mustangs.
Second personal foul from Luke Byer, and the 3 attempt from Luke Martin. No good. Offensive rebound, Antoine Black off to Varney. Reset here between the circles to Aiden Black. Aiden pulling back out here high on the left. Watched there by Eli Karpinski. Aiden staying with it. Guarded there by KK Lewis now. Over to Antoine. Have had a point scored on either side yet in the third quarter as Aiden tries to work between defenders. Had it poked away and picked up there by Chase Adams on the University High side. Adams, good feed down to Karpinski, lays it up and in. Eli Karpinski, his second field goal of the game, has 4, and the University High lead up to 16 now, 35-19, with 6:43 left here in the third. University High with 7 players in the scoring column so far as Antoine Black attempts a 3 up top, came up short. Brendan Varney, the rebound, got fouled. He'll be on the floor. And going here on Karpinski. That'll be the second team foul, the second personal on Eli.
Yeah, pretty good job by Varney. Get the rebound. He probably could have just put it straight back up, but he got tripped.
Varney underneath. Back out to Aiden Black. Far side, Antoine. 3 on the way. Off the side of the rim, no good. Ball comes loose on the near side and tracked down by Sebi Vecchiola on the Mustang side. Touch from Antoine. Down to Varney, and Brendan Varney with the finish. Varney, 2 in every quarter so far, has 6 for the game. Mustangs back to within 14. Down 35-21 with 6:10 left here in the third. Here's Chase Adams out of his zone for University High. Watched there by Aiden Black. Sent near side to Luke Byer. And a quick foul call. And they'll get Antoine here. His first Mustang foul here in the third quarter. And the Hawks go back to work up top again with Chase Adams. Over to Demidovich working here on Varney. Demidovich, little ball fake, goes up. Shot might have been partially altered there by Varney. Deflected out of bounds. Will stay with University High here in the Laurel Highlands zone.
A little more than partially. I think he blocked it.
And a season opener for University High. Mustangs came into this game 2-4 overall. KK Lewis off to his right there, to the transfer. Chase Adams from Trinity of West Virginia missed on the jumper foul, Lewis. Called on the rebound. Now KK picking up the foul. His first, third team foul. So a couple quick ones in succession here for the Hawks. Mustangs with the basketball back, but still down 2 touchdowns here, Steve, at 35-21.
And they've kind of called off the dogs as far as the press goes. They're now settling back in a 2-3 zone.
Antoine left of the lane. Varney, jumper from 10. Good. Brennan Varney, he's been solid tonight. 8 points for Brennan Varney. Mustangs back to within 12 at 35-23. 5:15 left before halftime, or left here in the third, excuse me. Here's Demidovich. It's going to be a 3. It's off the mark. Scrum for the loose ball rebound. Foul there by Luke Byer. Puts it up and in, and he draws the foul in the process. So Luke Byer extends the lead back up to 14 at 37-23.
Vecchiola. Oh, now they call it on Varney. I thought that should have been on Vecchiola, but.
First on Varney. And Byer at the foul line trying to cap off the three-point play with a made free throw. It's up on the way and no good as it rattles out. Antoine Black had the rebound, let it slip away. KK Lewis found it, sent it off to Luke Byer again, and Byer able to convert. So basically a 4-point possession there for University High. Aiden Black comes back, and that's a charge. That was pretty obvious from up here, Steve.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that was Aiden didn't like the call, and Adamovich or Adamovich was our referee last night, but
we had him on Saturday out of Penn State fan, too.
He actually was, he took the charge, but he was moving into that. It was pretty close. He didn't have a position established too early.
Karpinski over to KK Lewis, lead at 16 for the Hawks. Lewis between defenders, missed on the drive there. Varney the rebound, off and across to Luke Martin. Martin here on the near side, spotting up for the three from the near wing, off the mark. And off of a deflection, the rebound found there by Chase Adams, University High again. Forward to Karpinski, slept, kept it alive, over to Adams again, who reins in a long two up top. So 8 for Chase Adams.
Just had his toe on the line.
Lead at 19 at 42-23 for the Hawks over the Mustangs. 4:03 left here in the third. Varney from just inside the foul line. Good again. Varney with some hot shooting for Laurel Highlands tonight. 6 here in the third, 10 for the game. In fact, he's the only Mustang to score here in the third quarter. Lewis on the inside. He'll get fouled there by Antoine Black. With 3:51 left here in the third, 42-25 Hawks over the Mustangs. Take a quick 30-second timeout. This is a 30-second timeout on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
So KK Lewis still at the foul line for University High. Made the first and he'll bank home the second, Steve. Now 6 points tonight for KK Lewis.
I don't know if that's the way he drew it up in his mind, but it went in.
I doubt that. And the lead now up to 43-25. And the Hawks showing a little backcourt pressure. Mustangs need to hurry here to avoid a 10-second call. Caden Smith in trouble. And they're going to say it was deflected out of bounds. Mustangs getting lucky there.
Wow. I don't know if I saw that get deflected.
I didn't either. No.
I mean, Caden sold it well with the official, but I don't know if that was a deflection or not, but either way, we'll take it.
And Luke Martin will bring it back across here for Laurel Highlands. Mustangs down 18 at 43-25, 3:30 left here in the third. Antoine back to Luke Martin. Martin holding up top, fronted there by Glenn Brown. Back to Caden Smith. Here side to Antoine Black. Nice little crossover there on Lewis. Floater in the lane came up short off the front of the rim, and KK Lewis, the rebound there for University High. Off to Glenn Brown and across on the far side. Here's Brown trying to spin in. Little turnaround shot right to the lane. Went down for Glenn Brown.
Hit the front of the rim. Came down at the front of the rim again, and it somehow crawled back up over the top of the rim and in.
45-25 University High. First 2 points of the game for Brown. Martin underneath, out to Harem. Fallon extended on the left. Varney missed on that jumper. Off a deflection, KK Lewis another rebound. Touch from Brown forward to Demidovich. Demidovich on the inside, rejected by Varney, but they'll get Varney for a foul. We'll have 2 free throws here for Demidovich. With 2:40 left here in the third, 45-25 Hawks. Again, another quick 30-second timeout. This is a 30-second timeout on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Demidovich hitting 1 of 2 free throws there for University High. Lead at 21 at 46-25 over Laurel Highlands. The 2:23 left here in the third. Luke Martin thought about the three there for the Mustangs. Resets back up top. Caden Smith, a little ball fake, fronted there by Lewis. Tough matchup there for Smith now with the double team coming over from Jagger Barnes. Send it back off on the near side to Harem. Comes near baseline. Put it off the glass. Shot attempt no good. And KK Lewis, another rebound there for University High. Forward to Glenn Brown. Brown taking a step back three from the near side. No good. Caden Smith, another rebound for Laurel Highlands. Outlet pass forward to Martin, and Martin will float it up and in. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah. Demidovich hit his head, and the official immediately sees that and calls timeout to get him out of there and get him checked out. Who made that basket for the Mustangs, Brian?
Well, you had Luke Martin come back. So you have 6 from Varney, 2 for Martin. Here in the third quarter, Mustangs with 8 here in the frame, but trail by 19 now at 46-27 with 1:49 left in the third quarter. That last injury stoppage brought to you by the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns. Jagger Barnes with it right now. Back in the corner to Glenn Brown. Brown working here left of the lane. Will go cross court far side to Evan Toller, a new entry in the game for University High. On a quick switch over to Brown. Had it poked away there by Vecchiola. Mustangs in transition going the other way. Driving back and scoring quickly, Aiden Black. Black, who had 20 last night, held to just 6 so far tonight. But a make there has the Mustangs back to within 17, down 46-29. In the corner, Jagger Barnes for 3. It's an air ball. Underneath, ball tied up there between Glenn Brown and the Mustangs' Nico Harem. There's going to be a foul call. I think they're going to call it on Brown there, Steve, or Toller. Actually, they're calling on Toller, 21. Wow. Be his first. Give the Mustangs the basketball back as they trail by 17 here at the 1:08 mark of the third. Caden Smith forward to Aiden Black. Aiden right of the lane on the inside, scooped it up. Shot attempt no good. Foul called underneath.
That should be on Jack Byer, I believe.
Waiting for it to go up. We're on the opposite side of the scores table as Aiden Black attempts the first of 2 free throws, which is no good. Black now 9 of 16 so far this season from the free throw line at 56%.
They didn't post that foul.
They never went up. I don't know if they didn't see who was posted on either, what the situation was down there.
No. I thought he said 33 was in the area there.
Aiden missed both free throws. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be University High basketball. So the Hawks lead the Mustangs by 17 at 46-29. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super. Carl Chowns behind the camera. Again, for you folks listening to the live audio tonight, we'll have a video replay of this game up for you later on tonight on YouTube. We'll share it on Facebook as well as Aiden Black comes back. Kind of got stripped going up there by Jack Byer, and Byer going forward and across to Chase Adams. Adams working up top. Moves towards the foul line, kicks it in the far corner. Long 2 on the way. Jagger Barnes off the mark. Offensive rebound. Glenn Brown scores in the putback. Brown 4 here in the third. Lead back up to 19 now for the Hawks at 48-29.
Right place at the right time. That's a bad pass there by Smith.
Looking for Harem.
He was cutting towards the center of the court. And Smith thought he was going to stay over there towards the sideline.
University High timeout with 21 seconds left here in the third. Full timeout, 48-29. Hawks over the Mustangs. We're back in 60 on the C.R. Prada Group High School Sports Night.
Ho, ho, ho. Go to Ford of Uniontown and trade me in.
John Clayton with Stan the Man Bartlett from your 7-time President's Award-winning Ford of Uniontown. First, I'd like to take a moment to wish a very Merry Christmas to all of our friends and customers. Stan, let's tell the listeners what we have going on in December.
John, let's talk F-150. We're stocked up, and get this. We're taking up to $5,000 off MSRP. And listen, you also get 1.9% financing for up to 60 months. If you own a qualifying Ram, you pick up an additional $2,000. Now, that's the deal. We have the best new vehicle inventory of the year, so stop, click, or call to get all the details.
Pre-owned, we got them. 60 in stock and ready to go. Factory warranty and competitive rates. We make servicing your vehicle as easy as ever with online maintenance appointments and our very convenient pickup and delivery program. Santa knows, shouldn't you? That's 40 Uniontown on the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com. Offers include all applicable incentives. You must finance with Ford Motor Credit. Not all buyers will qualify. Sale excludes Tremor and Raptor.
48-29, University High. The Hawks leading the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Final 15 seconds of this third quarter as Chase Adams bring it across here for the Hawks. Works around Aiden Black. Sends it off to Jagger Barnes, who attempts a three from the near corner. It's no good. Ball deflected out of bounds off of Laurel Highlands going out. It'll be University High basketball. One good thing for the Mustangs, though, this season, Steve, they've really shown they can hang with anybody in the conference they've played. Just haven't been able to get those late wins. And here off the inbounds pass, a quick make by Evan Toller, his first two of the game. With 0.3 left on the clock, a travel called here on the Mustangs right off the inbounds pass.
That's enough time for a catch and shoot, maybe, right?
Maybe even a tip in here from Adams. Let's see what they try to draw up. They'll bring KK Lewis back in the game. Of course, he has hops. We saw him throw down a dunk already in this game. Maybe they have 6 guys on the court. They do. Now they'll bring Evan Toller off. You have Adams here off the inbounds pass. Try to tip it out in front. And never got to KK Lewis. That'll do it for 3 quarters of basketball. So after 3, it's University High 50, Laurel Highlands 29. Back with a 4th and 60 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Night.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Voted best in Fayette for auto body repair. Family owned and operated for 61 years, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly, waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. To bring your vehicle over to Silva, call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check out their website at TargetSafetySolutionsLLC.com. Ted Silva, proud to support local high school sports.
50-29, the University High Hawks leading the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. We're ready to start the 4th quarter. Brian Morozak along with Steve Super. Carl Childs behind the camera. You can watch our video replay later on tonight on the WMBS YouTube page. Also share it on the Laurel Highlands School District page and the South Union Township Sports Network. The ball get triggered in here by Cal Weaver of University High as they work right to left as we describe it here in the 4th quarter, leading the Mustangs by 21. Looking to start the season 1-0. Are the Hawks. Hard to believe, Steve, this is their season opener when most schools around PA have been playing basketball for about 3 weeks as Glenn Brown misses the jumper there from the foul line. Mustangs in transition here. Jude Packron on the inside and it blocked away by Jack Byer. And look out here, Glenn Brown coming back uncontested, laying it up and in for University High. 6 now for Brown. And the lead up to 52-29.
Like you said, though, they play football. They just finished football up last week,
Correct.
right? And then, so they'll probably be playing into April.
Yeah, basketball regular season goes through the end of February down here in West Virginia. And a nice 3 made there from Antoine Black. Antoine now with 7. Mustangs, though, still down 20 at 52-32. Glenn Brown up top again from the elbow, Adams. Adams still working, trying to spin off of Aiden Black. Aiden, good defense there with a poke. Get it over to his brother, Antoine. Antoine coming back and had a trailer from behind, and Jack Byer with a hard foul there on Antoine. Mustang fans maybe wanting an intentional foul there.
Yeah.
So Byer picks up his 3rd personal. First team foul of the 4th quarter against the Hawks. And Antoine Black, who drained a 3 earlier on this quarter, will shoot 2 here and make the first of 2 to give him 8 points for the game. 52-33, University High over Laurel Highlands. Antoine now a 2nd of 2. On the way in good again, so a 9-point night for Antoine. Mustangs still down 18 at 52-34 with 6:42 left here in the 4th. Chase Adams between the circles for University High. Double team coming over, both Aiden and Antoine Black. On the baseline of Cal Weaver, good feet out in front, and driving and scoring there is Chase Adams. 12 for Adams, the transfer from Trinity of West Virginia. 54-34. Antoine coming back with a 3 off the mark. University High. Glenn Brown partially blocked there by Aiden Black, and Luke Martin will find the loose ball back to Aiden. Aiden spinning on the inside, he'll scoop it up and in. Aiden Black with 8. 54-36, Mustangs still down 18 as we go under 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. And a quick game tonight, just north of Morgantown. Jumper left of the lane, no good there. Glenn Brown, but on the follow, scored for Evan Toller.
Oh, we're in Morgantown, I think.
We're in the city limits?
Yeah, I think so. You passed the Pines Country Club on your way in here. You probably could have played 9.
Well, I went the other way. I came right down 119. I didn't go through the heart of the downtown. Does that fall off of
you got
Tyrone
off 68, right? And you came.
No. I went right down 119.
Oh, wow. What are you doing?
Wasn't that bad
Take the toll road. You'll be here in 15 minutes.
Here's Tyrone Burton. Pulled it up to Antoine Black. Over to Aiden Black. Deep 3 far side. Rattles out. Offensive rebound, Jude Packrone. And a travel called
Point Marion.
I did go through Point Marion. Carl and I took the scenic route.
The scenic route. You definitely took the scenic route.
56-36, University High. Did you spend much time around the West Virginia high schools when you were at WVU, Steve? I take it probably no.
No. We did a couple of clinics and things. And
they said this renovation was built here in the mid-2000s.
Yeah.
School actually looks a little bit newer than that. Just wish they had a little more internet technology for us. As Aiden Black underneath, throws it up over the shoulder. Shot attempt there, no good. Goes to Evan Toller on the rebound. Hawks have had 9 players score in this game. As Brown spots up for the 3 out of the corner. It's no good. Rebound deflected around. Jack Byer finding it there, floating up, another miss. We get a third look at it here. And reset up outside the 3-point arc as Chase Adams drains another 3. So his transfer off to a good start tonight, Steve. First game in a Hawks uniform. Actually, happened with 15 tonight. No, you're right, 13. It was 8 after 3. But still 13, not a bad night for Chase Adams. And the lead at 23 at 59-36 with 4:14 left here in the fourth. Aiden trying to back his way in. Will turn and shoot from the near elbow. He got fouled. Shot attempt no good, but 2 free throws upcoming. 4:07 left here in the fourth. University High 59, Laurel Highlands 36. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. It's a 30-second timeout on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of U.S. Digestive Health in Uniontown, your local specialist for GI and liver disorders. Doctors Calabrese, Hoppy, Lorenz, and I remind you that a painless 30-minute screening colonoscopy every 10 years starting at age 45 could save your life. Good luck to our local hoops teams and best wishes to all for a healthy and happy holiday season.
Aiden Black struggling at the free throw line. Missed both free throws. He's now 0 of 4 from the foul line tonight. I think he struggled a little bit last night too, Steve, against Gateway.
Yeah, he was one of the few that they actually shot the ball pretty well from the free throw line. Other than he missed a couple.
And Aiden just picked up another foul here as well on the Laurel Highlands side. It's the second personal on the floor. It's the first team foul committed by the Mustangs here in the fourth quarter.
Coach
so you under
Smith has brought in some of the reserves now.
Under 4 minutes left in regulation to crouch into the game. You have Tyrone Burton out there, along with Luke Grimm. Grimm in for the first time as well tonight. Caden Smith and Jude Packrone. Cal Weaver with it for University High. Mentioned the JVs from University High had a big win over Laurel Highlands earlier as well. Open near wing, Glenn Brown for 3, rattles out. Got an offensive rebound on the backside. It was Demidovich putting it up and in. 12 for Demidovich. 61-36 University High with 3:20 left here in regulation. For the Mustangs, Nick Crouch. Saw a lot of him on the football field this fall. And a good feed out in front, and Luke Grimm for the finish there for Laurel Highlands. Grimm getting his first 2 off the bench. Weaver comes back for University High, a miss, but cleaned up out in front by Jagger Barnes. 7 now for Jagger Barnes off the Hawks bench. 63-38 University High with 2:52 left here in the fourth. Grimm back between the circles, Crouch. Near side, Packrone. Another little pull up there to Caden Smith. 3 on the way up top, in and out. Nick Crouch, good hustle, keeping the rebound alive on the offensive glass. And Smith will reload from deep up top, hits it. Caden Smith, his second made 3 of the game. He has 6. 63-41 University High. Hawks Kyle Weaver, floater near baseline, no good. Mustangs another rebound, outlet pass. Coming forward here, Luke Grimm. And Grimm the basket in one, fouled underneath by Evan Toller. So 2:14 left here in the fourth. 63-43 now as the Mustangs back to within 20. They'll have a free throw upcoming. We're back in 30 on the C.R. Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Uniontown, you've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump. But Allstate agent Russ Blejo is seeing ways to save you money on insurance. From starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely. Russ knows how to maximize your savings. When it comes to seeing ways to save, Russ does it best. So call Russ Blejo today at 724-439-9700. That's 724-439-9700. And you'll be on your way to keeping your money where it belongs, in your wallet. Savings vary subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Grimm made the free throw. Mustangs pick up a turnover to Boley. Had it deflected away underneath, and look out here, Evan Toller coming back for University High will get a quick 2. So Toller with 6, we have a Mustang down. Now the UPMC Rehab Institute injury timeout. We'll check on that injured Mustang. And it's Malachi down over there, Steve.
Yep, Brandon he was hustling in there, tried to block a shot, and he went crashing into the cinder block wall. Fortunately, they had a little padding on there, but I don't know if he caught maybe some of the part that wasn't padded.
With Malachi down, we'll step aside for a 60. 150 left in regulation. 65-44 University High, back at 60. The C.R. Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Hi, it's attorney Rob Harper from Radcliffe Martin Law. As some of you may know, I served as a public defender for 3 years and an assistant district attorney for 7 years right here in Fayette County. I'm now using that experience to represent people accused of crimes. So if you find yourself in that unfortunate situation and need someone who knows how things are done on both sides of the courtroom, give me a call and see if we can put my expertise to work for you. Radcliffe Martin Law, 724-439-3939.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pump for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joe B's Golf. That's where. Joe B's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Basin Boulevard. Joe B's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for 50 years. Joe B's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and it's a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
Steve, good to see Malachi making his way to the Mustang bench under his own power. Seemed a little bit dazed, but otherwise okay after taking a pretty good shot. There's the Mustangs' eye, a 3 from the corner. No good there from Luke Grimm. He had an offensive rebound, kept alive by Burton. First shot attempt, no good. He'll fight and get it back, try to go back up, had it deflected away. A little scrum here on the court for it. Caden Smith finds it, sends it off left of the lane. Nick Crouch unable to get it to go. And University High had the rebound, and they're going to throw it out of bounds there as you had Toller trying to send it over to Cal Weaver.
A little helter-skelter going on now. Just
a lot of second-teamers out there, though.
Yeah, but they're out there to play.
Yeah, they are.
I'll tell you what, these kids,
they're hustling.
Yep.
The Mustangs get it back. 1:17 left in regulation. Again, we're back with you on Friday for the Mustangs on the road to Greater Latrobe, taking on the Wildcats back in conference play. Should be a fun one. We saw Greater Latrobe last night against Uniontown. Game was close for about 2.5 quarters before the Red Raiders went on a big run to blow the Wildcats away. The Mustangs have been hanging with their first 2 conference opponents so far this season. Right there, Steve Travel called there on the Mustangs, and Friday night should be a lot of fun. I know. I don't think I'm with you, Steve, until December 27th.
Yeah.
You requested some time off for Festivus coming up on Monday.
Yep. Happy Festivus.
Yes. We'll have Laurel Highlands and Latrobe Monday, Laurel Highlands in Connellsville. Check out Laurel Highlands and Latrobe on Friday, Laurel Highlands in Connellsville on Monday. And you're with me for that Uniontown-Abington Heights game coming up on the 27th, which will be a week from Friday.
I know everyone down at the station appreciates you guys' little Christmas bonus. You gave everybody a gift to the Human Fund.
Yes, we did. Got to thank our ownership for that as well, as Jude Packrone drains the 3. First points of the game for Packrone from outside of the three-point arc. Always love those gifts to the Human Fund. And 65-47, University High over Laurel Highlands. And throwaway. Actually deflected out. I didn't see the deflection there either, but nonetheless. The ruling is here, University High basketball. And Jagger Barnes will send it in. Intercepted there by Burton. Good to see our cameraman Carl fitting right in with us. Steve, he's a Seinfeld fan as well.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't miss a beat. We only hire Seinfeld fans around here. Little floater good from Packroon. That's the first pre-screening questionnaire we ask. That'll do it down at 2 down to 1, and we'll wrap it up tonight. 65-49, University High knocking off Laurel Highlands. Back to tell you all about it on our post-game show, brought to you by Farmando Pharmacy, formerly Peach and Pharmacy, now in the Health First Medical Building, out at 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville. Back with the final numbers in a moment here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and live audio tonight on Facebook Live.
Chris Parker Jr., Santa's coming and the year is ending. What's happening at Autoland?
The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event makes it easy for you to get away to all your holiday gatherings, just like Santa. Plus, Autoland's year-end sales event means great dealer incentives on every vehicle sold this month.
I'm listening.
Each vehicle has $500 to $4,000 off, such as $4,000 off a 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe all-wheel drive with third-row seating when you finance with HMS. Or take advantage of 0% financing for 48 months on Santa Fe's in Tucson. You can also lease a 2025 Tucson SE all-wheel drive for $269 per month. Just see it for details.
Plus Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and 3-year, 36,000-mile complimentary maintenance with every new Hyundai purchase. Autoland Hyundai, 25 East Fayette Street, or online at AutolandHyundai.com.
Happy holidays from all of us at Autoland Hyundai, where you always pay less to drive the best.
Hard work, respecting others, and being a good team member are values that South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott knows well. Whether he's running a machine, repairing storm drains, operating a plow truck, or working with his fellow supervisors on economic growth, Jason Scott is working every day to keep residents safe, maintain the strength of our local businesses, and enhance the quality of life in South Union Township for our families and our future. Good luck to all our local teams. From South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
When you need a ride, take the back bus, it'll save you time. Take the back bus, safe and reliable, convenient and affordable. Take the back bus, take the back bus.
Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation has updated policies for the paratransit service and the shared ride program. Qualified riders may still schedule curbside service appointments 2 weeks in advance of their desired pickup date, but no later than 2 p.m. on the business day prior to service, provided that seating is available. No reservations will be taken after 2 p.m. for next day service, and no same-day trips can be booked. There are seating limits, and seats fill up fast. To help ensure that your ride is booked and your seat is reserved, schedule early. For more information, contact FACT at 724-628-RIDE, visit us at factbus.com, or email fact@hs.fayette.org. FACT thanks you for your understanding as we work to improve our services for you.
Take the back bus.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere, it's all at Mom Maruca's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruca's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruca's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarucaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Brian Rozak and Steve Supert back here at University High School in Morgantown, West Virginia, where the homestanding Hawks have won their home opener over the Laurel Highlands Mustangs tonight, 65-49. Our post-game stats here in our Farmana Pharmacy post-game show being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Here's Steve.
Okay, for the Mustangs, Martin finishes with 6 points. Antoine Black with 9. Caden Smith, 6. Background off the bench toward the end there with 5. Grimm, same thing with 5. Aiden Black had 8. Varney had a nice night with 10 points. They scored 8 in the first, 10 in the second, or 11 in the second, 10 in the third, and 20 in the fourth to kind of inch it back to a little bit closer with 49 for the ball game. For the Hawks, Demidovich had 12 points. Brown with 6. Adams with 13. Karpinski with 4, Lewis with 6, Luke Byer with 9, Toller with 6, Jack Byer with 5, and Jagger Barnes with 7. They had 14 in the first, 19 in the second, 17 in the third, just 15 in the fourth for a comfortable 65-49 victory.
Steve, who do you like for our players of the game? Brought to you by South Union Township Supervisor Jason Scott.
Well, for University High, I know Adams had probably the most points, but I liked Demidovich actually. I thought he was pretty big around the basket. And then for the Mustangs, you got to go with Varney tonight. I mean, he was terrific. He shot the ball pretty good. He had a lot of blocks, and he was the leading scorer, so I would go with Varney.
Our game tonight also on the South Union Township Sports Network. I have to thank Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown. Did you see who their new latest accountant is, Steve?
Yeah, it's my accountant. So
Brian Ponzoric.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Pons out there. Davis & Davis, attorneys at law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and insurance agent David Hughes. SWGI Specialist, now part of U.S. Digestive Health. The UPMC Rehab Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns. United Bank and South Union Township supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. 65-49, your final score. University High over Laurel Highlands. Back with a final word in a moment from Morgantown here on WMBS.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
Amador Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amador Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amador Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164. Or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Peach Pharmacy has moved to the lower level of the Health First Medical Center building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville and is now Farmana Pharmacy. Farmana Pharmacy offers free prescription delivery to Uniontown, Connellsville, and all over the area 5 days a week. When you call Farmana Pharmacy, you'll never talk to machines. You'll have real friendly people ready to help you. Phone 724-626-9600 for the new Farmana Pharmacy, formerly Peach Pharmacy, now located at the Health First Medical Building on Route 119 between Uniontown and Connellsville near the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The North Union Township Recreation Center, Supervisors Kurt Matthews, Rob Tupta, and Ron Landman are a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands High School basketball team. The North Union Township Recreation Center wishes the Mustangs and the Lady Mustangs the best of luck this season. For more information on the North Union Township Recreation Center, volleyball, basketball, and soccer leagues, please phone 724-438-7350. That's 724-438-7350 or visit their website at northunionreccenter.com.
Back one final time for University High School in Morgantown, where the Hawks have down the Laurel Highlands Mustangs 65-49. Laurel Highlands back in action, Steve, Friday night at Greater Latrobe against the Wildcats. 6:45 Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. 7:30 opening tip-off. Really big for Laurel Highlands to try to get a win there before the holiday break.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be, you hope they're not getting too frustrated. I mean, tonight I thought they played, pretty decent game. They University High, the Hawks are really good. So they kind of hung in there with them, and they improved on a couple things. They didn't have as many turnovers bringing the ball up the court like they did against McKeesport and Gateway. So that was a positive sign. They just had a little trouble. They were big. The Hawks were big. Defense, down on the blocks. They were athletic, and so we had a hard time scoring in the half-court sets where we'd been pretty good all year. So, hey, they're improving, and there's going to be wins to get on the schedule. And this was a non-conference game, so it really, the grand scheme of things, it doesn't hurt you at all. But it was a pretty good. Pretty good to get tested a little bit.
65-49, the Hawks knock off the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Steve, have a happy holiday season. I'll see you on the 27th.
Yep, you got it.
And Steve Super, Carl Childs behind the camera, Nick Barczyk back in Sounder, Davis & Davis, Attorneys at Law Studios. This is Brian Morozak, and have yourselves a pleasant good evening. I'll talk with you Friday night with Tony Hanola as the Mustangs take on the Greater Latrobe Wildcats. 65-49 your final score. University High over Laurel Highlands tonight. So long, everybody, from Morgantown.
The C. Harper Auto Group